You can make this kid's bed without spending a fortune at Pottery Barn. How you say? I'm glad you asked. First thing you gotta do is make these squares, and these will serve as your side pieces. I had them with 45-degree cuts at the edge so it waterfalls down. Then you gotta make a big rectangle with some stretchers across for the bed box. These serve as slats, and you can have as many as you want. Now bring these 3 pieces upstairs and have your kids mess around them to see if they like it. I used 2 scrap pieces of wood to hold up on one side while I attached it to the frame. I then cut some plywood down to size to use it as a stretcher / headboard for the daybed. This piece will be connected by pocket hole screws so you don't see any of the holes. I'm going to do 4 on each side and then close it in with the 2x4. I gave it about a 1/4 inch reveal on the front so you can see here I'm just holding it with my clamp while I screwed it into place. Of course these little monsters couldn't contain themselves so they had to test out the bed. I had to put on some cool guy shades because I could never find my cutting glasses whenever I need them, and cut down some 1/4 inch plywood to attach to the sides. Then I took some 2x4s and cut them down to size for blocking. This is what I mean by blocking. I put it inside the frame so I could attach to 1x4 sheets that I just cut. Here's where my little supervisor is telling me exactly where to shoot the nails in and how fast I need to go to get his bed ready. I do the same thing on the inside of the bed, so now it's all wrapped and it looks like one solid piece without actually being one solid piece. And this is how it looks before the drawers are put in. Now to make the drawer carcass. This part isn't too hard, it's just making a long box. I chose to use 2 sides and then 2 stretcher pieces that go across with 1 flat piece on the bottom. After attaching everything, I made 1 more stretcher piece for the back to make it really strong. When you're screwing stuff in at the edges, I like to pre-drill first before I split the wood. Once the big box is made, then you're going to drop in a divider piece because you're going to attach all your drawer slides to that piece and the side walls. Then you bring the drawer carcass upstairs and you put it into place. And then your supervisor comes in and he's like, "Stop kicking my bed, Dad, please." I think he's actually writing a report to tell my boss, aka mother. Then I make some extra deep drawer boxes. It's pretty easy, just 4 sides and a bottom. Time to attach the drawer slides. The scariest part about this whole install. You're going to take the 2 pieces apart and put one on your drawer box. You're going to mark a line right down the middle and then pre-drill little holes and then attach the provided screws to the box to hold these in place. Then you got to reassemble it to make sure it actually fits and you put it on the right way. Then you're going to take a level to it and make sure it's nice and level on the box so you don't got wonky drawers. Pro tip, use spacers for repeatable cuts or measurements. Now you're going to attach everything and pray to God that the drawer fits and works appropriately. I decided to make my own homemade handles, but you guys could choose to buy them if you like or make these. It's up to you. Now to finish it up, you got to attach your drawer faces to the drawer boxes. For this, I just stacked the door faces on top of each other and drilled a hole through both of them. Then I gave it a quick little double check to make sure everything lined up. It does. We're all good to go. Now the magic happened. Boom! Just like that, you painted, decorated, now you got yourself a nice toddler bed. Follow for more goodness like this.